Nike, in the 30th anniversary of its Just Do It campaign, is centering its campaign around Colin Kaepernick under the phrase of believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. And this is a provocative ad in many ways because Colin Kaepernick right now is suing the National Football League and his case saying that the NFL is colluding to keep him out of the league has moved on to a new phase because the arbiter in charge of this case is allowed it to continue on. And so somebody suing the NFL is the face-front figure of a campaign being run by the official apparel maker of the National Football League. So this is a very crucial partnership for both the NFL and Nike, and making for, no doubt, an awkward moment right now there. And then there's the aspect of those in the fan base, the football fan base, or the pop political arena that is outraged at Colin Kaepernick being put at front and center of this campaign. The stock taking a hit, down 3% today alone. The Nike stock is taking a hit. Worst performer currently on Wall Street for the day. But I will say this. This is not the group that Nike is making sure. This is not the, let's put it this way. Everyone I just mentioned is not the group that Nike is directing this towards. To me, Nike has made a decision, and an interesting one and potentially a wise one for the long term, that their, if you will, electorate that they do business with and need as their lifeblood are players. Players and playmakers. Certainly NBA players too. And they're coming out and saying, we hear you, we know what you think is important to you, and we're behind you. Now, I will say this also to about the Colin Kaepernick, people who hate him. I hated the pig socks. I friggin' hated the pig socks. I wish he never wore the pig socks. That was a stupid move. Because if you are saying that what is going on in society between the police and the African-American community, you cannot say all cops are pigs. That is beyond the pale, and I hated it. Hated it. What he is saying is what's going on in society needs to be addressed and changed. He's not protesting the anthem, and he hasn't started something that protests the anthem and protests against the military. So for all you folks out there that are burning your shoes and ripping up your socks and doing all of that, do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Donate them to somebody who needs them. Okay? And just understand what this guy is standing for or kneeling for. Let's just figure it out. And it drives me crazy when I'm seeing that he's an anthem protester or he started an anthem protest. It's not the case. It's not the case. But what Nike wants to do is come up with an ad that you're talking about, check. And they want to do is come up with an ad that lets its future, if you will, moneymakers know, come to us. And in terms of making money, the stock's up 28% over the year. So they're getting everything done. We're talking about this ad, and I don't think anybody would have been talking about it if they chose somebody other than Kaepernick.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.